Hi guys, welcome back to another Get Ready With Me. I'm going to try and make it super quick, but it's an exciting one. We're using the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm. I've got cream on my nose there. So, first of all, let's go in with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Most of these items are going to be Project Pan, but I'm going to try and switch it up as I'm using a Shop My Stash palette to use some Shop My Stash items as well, like cream blush, powder blush maybe, because otherwise it's going to get to the point where I need to do a new Shop My Stash and I won't have used my Shop My Stash items, just my Project Pan items. We can't be having that, we need to be using things equally. But I'm not mixing foundation today. I don't have a Shop My Stash foundation in. I've just got Project 10 uses because I'm in a bit of a hurry because I didn't sleep well last night and I had a bit of a nana nap this afternoon. I've woke up late, so I've literally not got much time at all. But let's go in with the Illuminator, the Glow Highlighter Stick. Shouldn't take too long. I've got an hour, but I need to go and pick something up for my mum's for Luna. Right, let's wet the sponge with the Face Facts Vitamin C Facial Mist. Just a couple of spritz. And then we're going to go in with the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. Quite a mouthful. Don't poke yourself in the eye, Andrea. It's in the shade 10 Ultra Fair. And dotted around. And get that Casper look. So I'm using the newish phone again to film. It didn't actually look too bad yesterday. And it didn't stop, so I can't be bothered. We're taking apps off a phone. So this is going to have to do kind of in the interim. But because I've been looking for new phones, a company called Raylo, I've not heard that much about them, came on, I think it was on Instagram. So I looked into it, and the phone that I want is way cheaper, but it would be 36 months instead of 24 months. So 3 years. And it's kind of like, you can get insurance and everything. So I would have got the insurance as well. Whereas I didn't even get offered insurance on ID Mobile, which is what I'm with now. But the thing is, this company expects you to pay for a mobile phone and a contract for 3 years, and if you don't get a new one, they want the phone back. I have never heard that in the times that I've been buying contract phones. I've never heard of, like, once you paid the contract, they want the phone back. What if it's all smashed to smithereens? Then what they're gonna do? Probably recycle it, right? So I'm not too sure I want to go with them. It's probably the better the devil you know, right? Right, so concealer, let's put that on first. I was just about to do my eyebrows. Right, so we're going to go in with the Glossier Stretch Concealer in G12, which I'm making really good progress on. It's just so nice, this. In the summer, I was using it a couple of times just as an all-over base. Because you do get that much in it. You know, you get a lot. Or it feels like you get a lot. It's only 4.8 grams though. Is that a lot for concealer? I'm not too sure. But because it's a serum-based concealer, I feel like it goes on for miles. I feel like I fetched that concealer in months and months ago. Can't remember exactly when. See, that's what I need to start doing. When I bring in the next concealer, is just write out dates of things. Not necessarily measure weights, because I don't have any, like I said yesterday, I don't have any weighing scales. Whether I'll get them in 2026, I don't know. I just don't want to get some weighing scales and then they're just sat around and we're not actually weighing product. Because it's not like I only do, whoops. It's not like I only do Project Pan. I do other things like Shop My Stash, Get Ready With Me's. I used to do hauls, not anymore. There will be one at Christmas though. I'll be showing you what I got for Christmas. Normally I buy things as well, but I don't think I'm going to this year. So last night, not last night, was it? It might have been the night before. I had somebody ask me when I'm next going to be doing a live stream. At this moment, I don't know. I mean, I wish I could tell you when. At this moment, I really, really don't know. I mean, I'd love to come on and do one in Halloween, and that's not that far away, is it? We'll see. We'll see how I feel. At the moment, I'm not feeling too well. And the last thing I want to be doing is going on a live stream and having trolls. You know what they're like. If you do live streams, you do anyway. This is just the Units loose powder. Right, so I'm not contouring. We'll do bronzer out of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit in Universe. You know, I've had a bit of a think about what I'm going to do about this hair growth. Do you know, for the Polycystic Ovary Syndrome, I think I'm just going to go, I think it's either £10 or £15, but when she does it, it should last a month. It should last more than a month, actually. I mean, there's still hair there, because I haven't got rid of that yet. But you can't really see it, especially when I've got my chin down like that. The ones that I was bothered about is the ones that I got rid of. I've got foundation there now, but it was coming all the way down here. I just hate it. I hate having that all over my face. It's horrible, but I know people get it worse than me, so I am lucky in a sense that I'm very, I wouldn't say fair-haired. I'm like, my hair's light. If you've got darker hair with polycystic ovary syndrome and you do suffer with facial hair, it can be quite horrible for people like that because they feel quite manly. My mum's friend had it, and my mum was saying to me last night, she said she had laser. I did ask about laser actually when I took my niece to that beauty salon, and she said, I don't think we could do it on you just because your hair isn't dark enough. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I lose out because my hair's not dark enough. It's just, I don't, it's too expensive anyway, but it was just an option. Yeah, they normally just wax and then they pluck. Oh, that's the part I really don't like. They pluck ones that they haven't got with waxing. So I just get on with it. Right, I have used this once already. There's another cream blush from Lacura from Aldi. So it's a choice between this one and the one from Lacura. This one's quite peach. The one from Lacura that my friend Louise bought for me is more of a rosy brown. Maybe we should just use this. So this one is in Orchid Pink. Just one dot because it's quite dark. We need more, but just for now, one dot. I'm going to go over the top of it with a powder. See, one dot is enough. I've got One Direction song in my head. Okay, let's go in with a darker blush from the Ambient Lighting Edit in Universe. I think it's Luminous Rose. This one down here. I think that one will look really, really pretty over the top. I mean, that's Project Pan. That's from the That's Expensive Project Pan. So this isn't Shop My Stash. I don't actually think I pulled that many Shop My Stash products in. Like facial products, I mean. I don't think I pulled that many in. So let's just go in with a little bit of this. Oh, we could have used this as well. I think that's what I pulled that in to go with that. Well, that's for another time then, isn't it? Let's just do the highlighter, the Shop My Stash highlighter, which I pulled in, which is the Too Faced one. It's Blinded by the Light. Do you remember when these came out? Such pretty highlights. Okay, let's get some on. So I was on TikTok the other day and I came across, well, I didn't come across, I'm following Caitlin Costello. She's a project panner. She shops her stash. She does Get Ready With Me, like really bold Get Ready With Me. So if you like things like that, go and follow her both on YouTube. YouTube, it's Caitlin Costello. And TikTok, it's CaitlinCostello.o. So anyway, yeah, I was following her and she was showing the Benefit cookie highlighter, which is my all-time favourite, and she was saying Benefit testing animals. I will not be repurchasing that highlighter, even though it's my favourite. I need to make smarter choices. I don't want to be bringing things into my collection that are tested on animals. Probably most of my collection is tested on animals. I don't know what is and I don't know what isn't. But going forward, nothing will be coming in. So yeah, I can be held accountable for that now, as well as the makeup no buy. Now I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Glowish. We know I love this. I'll just go in with this really fluffy brush, and the progress on this is really, really good. It's really impressing me. That's the problem, isn't it? Well, it's not really a problem, but once you start hitting pan on things, the pan gets expanded so quickly. And this is a product I want to finish anyway. It's not like one of those products I only want a pan. It's not that kind of product. I've had it for so long, guys. I wanna hit pan. Sorry, I've hit pan. I wanna use the product up. Then I'm gonna go in with this Dalba First Spray Serum Hydrated and Radiant Skin. And we're going with some setting spray before I go to my sister. So yeah, I'm liking the look of that so far. Now let's go in with some eyeshadow base now. Then we're going to go in with the Revolution powder, just the pressed powder in the palette here, just so the eyeshadow doesn't go patchy. Ooh, fun times with the new palette. I just love using a new palette. There'll be several looks with this palette. How many shimmers are in it? Let's see. I know what I want to use today. I want to use the, I don't know whether it's a multi-chrome or a duochrome. Probably a duochrome, knowing Natasha Denona. But it's this one. Phenomena. So it looks kind of bronze there, but when I look down at it, it's got a very orange golden shift to it. So we've got 6, 7, 8. But I wouldn't class that, although it is a shimmer, I wouldn't class it as a shimmer because I always use those kind of shades in the inner corner. So say 7. I'm not too sure I want to do 7 looks, so they get a bit repetitive, don't they? So some of the shades I could probably use together. Definitely Fancy and Snug, they could be used in a look together just because they're so. And then I can't even pronounce it. Dynamism and Homey, those two could probably be used in a look together. So already I've knocked that down to maybe 3 or 4 looks instead of 7. So yeah, I might do that. Right, so first of all we're going to go in with the shade Mellow. So let me get a brush. Let me get a Glaminade's brush out and feel all bougie. So I always start off with the EO1. It's a little bit too big for my eyelid, I think. Well, I don't think, I know it is. Oh, I've gone in with Right. Oh. No, Andrea, no. I don't want to use Right first. We are using Right, but I don't want to use it first. So, Mellow. It's like a peachy shade. So I can't believe I got this palette last year. I think for Christmas. I'd need to check what I got for Christmas. It's either Christmas or my birthday in February of this year. And this is the only time I'm using it. See, this is why I'm saying no to the makeup, guys, because I quite clearly don't need it. But there is a palette that's sparking my interest just because it's so freaking beautiful, and it's probably more the packaging than anything. It's one of Charlotte Tilbury's. She's bringing an Iron Face palette out. I think it's already out. I'm sure I saw it on a website. It's so beautiful. It's £59, but you get 3 eyeshadows and you get the entire face as well. So blusher. It's a lot like, okay, so it's a lot like this one, but the packaging's a lot nicer. This one was the first one she ever brought out. I really need to use this again soon. So it has bronzer, 2 blushes and a highlight. I don't know if it's in that format. I'll leave a picture of hers, a newer one down there. This one is the Instant Look in a palette, 5-minute face on the go, and it's in Natural Beauty. It is about time she brought another palette out like this, I think. I remember when I was going to Portugal, this was a palette I bought to go to Portugal, and that was 9 years ago, 8, 9 years ago. So, I mean, everything looks fine in there, so I'm not going to declutter it. It's just a really, really nice palette. The only thing is, this one is for the fairest of the fair like me, and even for myself, I don't feel like this shade was needed. So I had to take another single eyeshadow, I believe. Or maybe I didn't even take that palette after all. I can't remember. I'm sure I did, because I really do like the bronzer, the blush and the highlight. And then I didn't have to pack singles. Just blending this out a bit. But the thing is, with me, guys, I have got so many face palettes. I don't need it. I know I don't need it. Logically up here, it's like, Andrea, you don't need it. Use what you have. But then it's like, it's so pretty and it's going to be limited edition too. Right. Next, shall we go in with red, because that's just a smidge darker. What I tried going in with first before. Yeah, it's just a smidge darker. And we're going to change brushes out in a minute. I just love these brushes though, guys. Let's just say they're going to get a glowing review when I come to review them. I'm going to have to look at when I put the first Glaminatrix Eyelook out, and then I'll leave it a month and then we'll review these wonderful brushes. So let's go in with a smaller one now. Right, so I'd say this one is more tapered, so it really gets into your crease here. Okay, we'll go into further. Now this one, like there's so many good choices of browns in this palette. It's like, how many browns do you need? But it's a warm palette, right guys? I'm glad it's more browns than it is oranges, because I'm not really a fan of orange anymore. So I'm just gonna go about halfway in with that. But it is becoming very, very warm, isn't it, at the moment, the eye look. Further, where is it? But I'm late to my sisters and she'll be like, what time do you call this? And I'm like, well, I did have to go and pick up that stuff for Luna. Would you rather me have not done that? So I'm going to go back in with the Revolution palette. I wanted a shade like that in the Glaminatrix, Natasha Denona. Got my mind on Glaminatrix because I've been using that recently. Right, so I put glitter primer on and I just want to blend the harsh lines. I mean, this brush really, really works for the harsh lines. I don't really feel like there's one in the Glaminatrix brush set that does as good a job. Sorry about the throat. Let me just take a drink, guys. I mean, the Glaminatrix, still no better. The Glaminatrix ones are good for packing the colour on there. But I need a stiff brush like this to blend out. Let's go in with some colour for under the lash line. I feel like I want to go in with a dark brown, so a different shade to what I've used. Let's go in with Soft Spot, this one up here. Okay, now then, let's go in with Phenomena. It looks like it's got some green in it as well. I can't show you. I don't want to take the plastic off the mirror. I've got a bee in my bonnet. My OCD would rather me show you the shades like that. So then you can't, I mean, no, I'm not taking the plastic off. Most people love ripping it off. But me, I'm like kind of, unless I really, really have to, I'm going to leave that on. Very, very smooth. Yeah, it's definitely got an orange, but it's got a green flip to it, which is probably not going to show. Wow, that's pretty. Right, I really don't know what lipstick to wear. I'm going to be busy tomorrow as well. I've got to go to River Island in the UK and pick my mum's perfume up that I got for her for Christmas. So oh yes. I'm just wondering if I should put a little bit more dark out here. I'm really, really sorry about my throat, guys. Going with a really dark shade though, like Pep. Get a Glamonatrix brush. I used one that I used before. I'm just going to colour switch it. Just in the outer corner here. Yeah, when I look in the mirror I can see green as well. You may not be able to see it, but I can. I'll of course come closer at the end. Get a bit more of Pep over here. Now I want to go in with the MCO Beauty Miracle Flawless Setting Spray, so let me lean back a bit. Don't want it to go all over the camera. Okay, so right, so I've got my lipstick picked out. It was the first lipstick by MAC. I thought I wanted Velvet Teddy, but I've got a nicer one for fall, so I didn't even know I had this. I always forget I've got this shade. I don't know when I got it, but it's probably my most recent MAC lipstick that I've got in my collection. I've not bought a MAC lipstick in probably over a year, year and a half, possibly 2 years. Just because I was on a no-buy last year as well. I did a full year no-buy this year. I think it's going to be more like 7 or 8 months. So 6 months will be November, 7 months December. So yeah, 7 months if I don't buy anything in that Black Friday sale. I'm going to try not to, because I know, like I said, logically up here, I know that I don't need anything. So we're going to go in with a 17 Bigger Better Lash, and I know I'm getting makeup for Christmas off family members, so it'd be nice to actually use that around the Christmas period with you guys. I mean, the only thing I can foresee me getting is mascara and skincare, really, because it's kind of a one in, one out basis. At the moment, I'm using 2 mascaras. I'm using this 17 one, and I'm using the Essence False Lashes. And I've got a Lancome one, a tiny travel Lancome one. That's not even been opened yet. But other than that, I don't have any more mascaras. I just thought to myself, I wonder what it would be like layering. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a cotton bud in a minute. This is still a really wet formula, and so is the Essence one. But I wonder what it would be like layering this with the Essence. So that's the Essence of False Lashes. Let's just try and pop a little bit of this on. If it starts to get messy, then we'll stop. I don't put too much mascara on anyway. Let's just build it up at the root. It's probably not going to make a huge difference, but I used to do this all the time. Circa 2024, not circa 2020. I remember getting some Kiko mascaras, and you had to do that. One was to kind of just put it on your lashes, and the other one was to build it up. So let me try and get a cotton bud now. Clean this up a bit. Come on. Right, that'll do. And the MAC lipstick is this one. So it's in the shade Whirl. And and I always think I don't have it. I don't know when I got this. It's got that really, really nice vanilla scent. And I just think that is so, so pretty for this time of year, especially with this look. I think it'll look nice. Oh, yes. So the browns are coming out now, guys. Brown makeup, brown clothing. I've got a couple of jumpers coming from Shein that are brown and they look really, really gorgeous. So I can't wait for them to come. I just hope they fit. Because you never know with Shein, do you? You never, like, I know what my size is in the UK and when I go to Primark as well. But getting things from Shein, I got a Halloween t-shirt last year and I didn't like the fit on it. So I'm hoping the jumpers will fit okay. Again, excuse my voice, but this is the look, guys. I'm just wondering if I turn it down. That's a bit better. You can see it a bit better. We've not done the inner corner. Do I even want to do an inner corner? Should do, really. I should use it. That one's called Elm. I'll go in with this brush, actually. I've not used this in a while. So this one's EO5. Right, so that one is more of a satin. There's no real shimmer to it. There's no real shine to it. Well, there's a shine to it, but there's just no shimmer in there, which isn't my favourite formula from Natasha Denona, but I guess that one would be a good one if you use it for the brow bone. I would never ever put shimmer up there in the brow bone. I don't like the way it looks on me. Part of me feels like going in with one of the Shein sticks in the inner corner now that I've done that. Maybe we will. So She Glam in Rosy Gems. Let's just pop a bit of this on. Luna is literally going to be smelling me so much when I go there. She'll be smelling my makeup. Especially my lipstick. She's like, I want a kiss. And I'm like, no kisses. You know the rules, Luna. You know, I don't mind kissing the head, but I do not want to be kissing her lips. Not when she's been licking her parts. No, thank you. So that's the look. It looks better already with me putting the Rosy Gems on. If you want something extra to your eye look, guys, I would recommend at least getting this one, Rosy Gems. I've got a couple of others, but I would definitely repurchase this. You can get them on Amazon. You don't have to place a Shein order. So I'd probably get mine off Amazon unless I wanted to place a Shein order, of course. So again, oh, it looks much better now. I think I have got a bit of mascara up here, but I don't care about that. I'm only going to, no, it's not, it's just a little bit more chunkier up there for some reason. I am only going to my sister's. I don't want to say only like that. What I mean is I'm not going out on a date or, going out. So I'm not going out. I'm just going to my sister's to spend some time with family. Oh, guys, I don't know what to tell you about this palette except it's beautiful, especially this shade up here. I really wish I could show you. Can I not show you on the... Oh my gosh, look at all that black. That's come from the mascaras. Right, so I'm going to use those mascaras till the next time I go into town, and then I'm going to pick up another mascara. I might pick up this one again, this 17 one, because I really do like that, or I might try a different 17 mascara. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you the shade here, and hopefully you can see the green in it. So let me just, I had to take it off and put it on here. What a waste of eyeshadow. Where shall I put it? You can see the colour flip, but I don't think you can see the green there. Let's turn the light down. Right down. Can you see? You can see the colour flip. what I was saying anyway is it's a beautiful palette. I think it's stunning. I think that Phenomena is going to be my favourite shade there. So like it goes bronze and then it goes to a green, which you can't see. So what have I used today? I used, where are you? I used Mellow, I used Ripe, I used Further in the mattes, and I used Soft Spot, so that's 4. I used Pet 5. I used Elm for the inner corner 6. And I used Phenomena all over the lid, so that's 7. 7 out of the 15 eyeshadows. That's unheard of for me, but yeah, we're going to be using this again tomorrow and probably do 3 or 4 looks with it rather than 7 looks, because I just feel like 7 looks with a palette is a bit too much. I need to figure out what I've got in my collection. Some of, like, the rest of the palettes I think are older palettes, so I need to figure out what I've got in the drawers, and if I can do 7 looks with this palette then I might. If I'm running short of time, I need to figure out when the next Shop My Stash needs to go up, if I've only got 2 weeks or something, which I think possibly I have. Then there's other palettes in there. There's a Colourpop one in there. Well, there's 2 Colourpop ones in there. One's a smaller 5 pan. There's also a palette I've not used yet in there, which is fairly new, but I don't really see it as a new palette because I've had it before. Cosmic Brushes, or Cosmic Beauty as they're now called, the Serenity palette. So I do want to at least do 2 looks with that. So I have got a lot of palettes to be playing with, so maybe 3 or 4 looks with the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm is probably for the best. We're coming up 40 minutes, guys. So again, this is a look. I really like it. Thank you for joining me today. It means a lot. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. Bye guys.